Can we welcome up next, I think another Fire&Dust debut, Markey Mark Symmonds, please.
Hiya. Right, this first one was written as a result of a piece on the BBC News in Yemen, where snipers are deliberately targeting children. So it's quite a powerful piece, I think. You've been warned. This is called Crosshairs. The crosshairs are lined up. The sniper scans the road. He's not looking for vehicles or unfriendly foes. No, his sights are set on another weapon of war, one that will leave lasting scars and do psychological harm, one so despicable it's almost unspeakable. Its name is Luciana, and she's 4. Luciana plays in the streets amongst the rubble from decades of war and trouble. She plays with her brother. Like all children, she has much to discover. They've learned when to run for cover and when to stay in with father and mother. Luciana is just another innocent kid, caught up in a grown-up's war, never knowing any different to being terribly poor in a country ravaged by endless war. The sniper takes a breath and holds it, squeezing the first pressure on the trigger of his gun, eyes focused through the crosshairs of the sight, aligned slightly right. As he breathes out, slowly he pulls the second pressure. The 7.62 round hurtles through the air at the speed of sound. Luciana hits the ground, crimson red oozing from her head. Her brother wastes no time seeing if she's dead. He drags her home to her bed, eyes wide open, full of dread, risking the bullet in his head. Luciana wasn't collateral damage or an accidental shot. She was a target, legitimate to cause pain to her parents, destroying their hearts and minds and breaking their will, seen by the enemy as a tactical kill, a commodity expended at will. Thank you. And if I can do one more, it's fairly quick. This one's called Echoes, and it's about when you feel you're speaking and those words aren't being heard. Listen. Can you hear the echo of unheard words bouncing back up the valley, reverberating in every orifice of every rock face, words filling the space that once silence occupied? Words hang around like they're waiting to be found, to be devoured and replied to, and yet those words only come crashing back to you. Seconds of noise, floating buoys on waves of the sea, a voice that screams, listen to me. You hear the wind rush across the ridges and tors, yet words just drown in the gales of freezing in balls of hail, plummeting to the floor, remaining encapsulated in conversation of life's duration. Waiting for answers on Hard Rock Plateau, how long I will wait is unknown. A lifetime of trying, I should have known. No reply, the answer was clear. No matter how high I climb, my words are not heard. Words left to echo inside, looking for spaces in which to hide. There are no words. These are not words of a dissident or of a revolutionary. They're coming from here. Yes, they're coming from me. Thank you.
It's a great Fire&Dust debut there, Mark. Thanks for sharing those two. You touched on 2 very important topics. Obviously, the terrible stuff that's going on in Yemen, and then also, yeah, words that are desperate to be heard, and if they don't get heard, it happens to a lot of people. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Cheers. Hopefully see you back at another one. It was nice to hear your poetry.